Hello, this is Andreas from Sleep Better Mattress Gallery. I'm doing a follow-up video to flippable mattresses. You will find that there's a lot of off-brands that are trying to tell you that if you buy a flippable, it'll last twice as long. I already did a video showing that if you get no matter what material it is, at some point it's going to break down. Anything that man makes, it breaks down and it gets old and it falls apart. Even a Mercedes or a Cadillac has to go to the junkyard at some point. Well, on my last video I showed you that this foam, let's say it gets old at some point and it sags. Wherever your center mass is always weighs more than your head and your feet, so that's the part that breaks down the soonest. If you take that mattress and flip it over, now that sag is down here and then the coils are sagging into the sag, stretching out all the connectors holding the coils together. Well, everyone knows, like a coat hanger, you keep stretching that or bending that coat hanger, that metal gets weak and breaks. Well, here's another analogy for you. This is just I use this as an example because this is just a cheap coil. A lot of manufacturers can, if they wanted to, purchase better quality coils than just the cheap stuff. When you buy in bulk, you get a better deal. But these off-brands, to keep their costs down, they have to get the cheaper parts, so this way they can compete with the big guys. Well, this is a coil. It's a real coil. Well, when you compress it, let's say this is going to last 5 years. Well, 5 years, 365 times 5 years, you can do the math. Well, so you sleep on it for 5 years, right? And you compress it, and you compress it, and you compress it, and you compress it. What they're trying to tell you is that mysteriously, if you flip that coil over, you're going to get another 5 years out of it, or let's say they say it's a 10-year warranty or a 10-year coil. Well, does that make sense to you? No. Well, it's like buying a shock absorber or the shocks on your car. Let's say your shocks go out. Oh, if you mysteriously take your shocks off and flip it over, you're going to get twice the life. It just doesn't make sense. There's a reason why off-brands are off-brands. If you go into a store and they tell you that a flippable mattress will last twice as long, just look straight in their face and say, well, how come Sealy, Serta, and Simmons, they don't make flippables anymore? Those are the big guys. If you go into a store and they're trying to sell you something that nobody in New York, Florida, or California has ever heard of, well, there's a reason why they're a tiny little company, and big manufacturers that you can trust and respect have stores all over the world. Don't ever believe a salesperson. Go online, do some research on a search engine if you have a smartphone. I tell people all the time that question my prices against anybody else's is just grab your smartphone and then Google the name. Posturepedic Hybrid Majesty. Google it and look at the reviews. If someone's trying to offer you a mattress you've never heard of, I don't want to say any names, but just Google it and then look at the reviews. Look at the manufacturer and then see how many stores they have, see how long they've been in business, and look at the reviews. There's a reason why Posturepedic was the #1 slept-on product for 47 years. Anyway, I was actually just trying to do a short video just on coils and flippables. People are being told all sorts of stuff by salespeople, and it's just not true. Most salespeople just care about their commission check versus you sleeping correctly or not. Well, please look at all my other videos. I have some on snoring, neck pain, different varieties of back pain. I'm not a surgeon or a chiropractor. I just have been in the mattress business for a while, and I actually hope that you guys sleep better. If you have any questions, come into my store or go online. There's plenty of resources, and I hope this video helps. Thank you.